What is up, guys? Good morning, man. Guys, another vlog. It is about 5:30 in the morning. We are on the way to the gym, but we are going apartment hunting day 2 and day 3 in Virginia Beach. This is going to wrap up our apartment hunting because, you know, you never know what the timetable is going to be from when I need to move. You know, it could be a couple months, it could be several months. You never know. So we're just going to go ahead and wrap it up over the next couple of days. We're going to spend the night in Virginia Beach. So we're up really early, so I'll make sure I get there with plenty of time because we've had beautiful weather every single time we've gone to Virginia Beach over the last couple months, but our luck has ran out today. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm excited to get going on the next couple of days of apartment hunting, and really, you know, we're going to start making decisions. Excited to take you guys along with me today. So let's get it, let's go. The treadmill arrived this time. 80 pounds. I think it's double, so it's either 80 pounds or 160 pounds. I don't know exactly which one. What's up, guys? We made it to Virginia Beach to our first apartment of the day, Chase Arbor Apartments. We are doing 9, and I repeat, 9 tours over the next 2 days. 4 today, 5 tomorrow, because we were wrapping up the tours because there's a chance we might have to make a decision soon. So I just want to go ahead and get all the tours done so I have all my decisions ready to go. Great traffic. Weather was crap, but other than that, it's fine. But yeah, I'm excited to do another round of touring apartments. It's going to be really fun. Really excited.
Where I feel at home. I need serenity. Place where it's just me and me. Give me space, I can be free to fool around and be lazy. I need serenity.
Just finished the first tour at Chase Arbor. Really nice, a complex, the hardwood floors, which you guys know I'm looking for. They actually had the apartments actually furnished, so you actually get an idea of where things fit, which was awesome. They also started to win me over already because they had an Avatar pinball machine in the game room. Win me over right there. But yeah, they have a pickleball, they got volleyball, they got a pretty decent sized gym. You know, not like a full gym, but it's not a hotel gym either. It's really big, has a rock climbing wall in it, which is crazy. Some of the units have fireplaces. Really nice and close to 64. The people were really nice in the administration building. Yeah, it was a fantastic time. I actually drove around the entire complex trying to find the leasing office, so that was an experience. I actually got to see a lot of stuff like the car wash and all that. So it's a really nice place, really nice apartment complex, pretty good price. This is number 4 of the apartments I've looked at. Right now, I would say this one is at the top. We still have a lot more apartments to look through, so it's a long way to go. But it's just good to feel comfortable about a couple that I've already seen already. And now we're going to go to Carolanne Terrace.
Turn right into the parking lot.
Alright, guys, made a pit stop in the Kinsville area. Well, actually, we're not pit stop. The next door is in Kinsville, but we stopped at the Food Line in Kinsville area because, alright, so I have my binder here that I made while in the Outer Banks for my apartments, and I forgot the notebook paper that's in a different binder, and I was like, that's fine. I'll just type the notes on my phone, and then when I get back home, I'll write the notes and put them in the binder. But then it was bothering me that I didn't have the notebook paper, so I said I'm gonna go pick up notebook paper. And Kinsville, this area, like, this is my first time in the area. It almost reminds me of back home. A little trippy. Some of like the layout of some of the things. So it was like, all right, where's the local Food Line? I know there's one around here. I can just feel it. Found one. So we got the notebook paper. And let me put you guys onto something. Also, not for today because I'm already drinking my other Celsius. But tomorrow we got a big day, long day. So we got the big Celsius. That's right. These things are possible heart attack in a can if you don't work out enough. And let me put you onto something real quick. These are snacks. These are Sonoma's Creamery Pizza Crisps. They're really good. They taste just like pizza. and you got 26 grams of protein in every bag, and it's only about 320 calories per container. Great protein snack to get your protein intake for you guys, if you guys like me that want to be kind of in a calorie deficit, but also make sure you're getting in your protein and a lot of that stuff. These have been really great over the last couple years for me, so I highly suggest it. So now we're just going to kind of chill for a few minutes before it's time to go toward the next apartment. So you guys know the work never stops for me. I recorded this song called Maybe You Know, and I performed it on the TikTok Live last night. So if you guys aren't watching the TikTok Live, you need to make sure you're watching it, because I played guys the second chorus. I feel like it rolls into the bridge too quickly, so I want to actually double the chorus instrumental, so that way we have a little bit of a break before we get into the bridge. So here's the chorus. So it rolls right into that. Did you hear maybe you know, and right as the last syllable of no is happening, you hear the first syllable of the bridge. It rolls to the second verse the same way, but that's fine. But I want the listener to be able to breathe between the chorus and the bridge, because the bridge is kind of slow. So I want to be able to like breathe, and then it ramps back up for the final chorus. So we're actually going to go in here and cut the instrumental here and double it before you get to the bridge. So I'll play you guys. I'm gonna do that real quick, and then I'll play it for you guys in a minute. So then we can like do like a big bridge, maybe add maybe like a saxophone solo. How about that? Like a little run, like a little instrumental right here. Maybe I add like a little saxophone. Now that's really cool, because I did it here in the final chorus, because you only sang the chorus once. I felt like the song ended very abruptly, so I ended up doubling it and then just copied it. And I just doubled it right here. Little music theory that we're doing while on the go today. So I'm gonna export this so I can listen to it. This is what it's like being a musician, just constantly tinkering songs like this. All right, now it's time to go to the second apartment today, Carolanne Terrace. And one thing that was funny, guys, so my buddies were talking to me like they have never been apartment hunting before, and I was telling them like, yeah, I like, you know, I like to dress nice, you know, you want to look good and impress, you know, the people, because they'll remember you theoretically. And then, you know, I was like, I got these new clothes at the Outer Banks, and they were like, oh, so you got that fit to go impress the women in the administration office, so maybe they'll give you a cheaper rent. And I said, I never thought of that, but that's genius. That's now the reason why I dress up now. It's just, hopefully, if I show up looking good, I can get a cheaper rent per month. It's all a joke. So never does a plan go smoothly, guys. So we got here to Carolanne, and it said like on the door that they were showing an apartment. So the door's locked, so I was like, all right, I'll wait here till they come back. You know, maybe like their apartment till like 11:30. So then I see like workers show up to the door, door's open. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go walk up. And then guys like, the place isn't open, and I was like, well, I know I scheduled an apartment tour. And I was like, all right, I guess I won't look here. It's fine. But then a lady from inside the office, I think she was like, well, I guess they were like, oh, maybe he had a tour, so she came out to right when I was about to drive off. She came up to my window, was like, did you have a thing, like a schedule for noon? I said, yes, ma'am. So they're gonna show me one later today, so I gotta come back later at like 4-ish, which is fine. Yeah, so now our next one is in about an hour at Choices at Holland, about 10 minutes from here. So we're gonna kill some time. You guys know I like my indie stores. I passed like an indie like comic game store, which I always like going and looking at vintage stuff like that. So I think we're gonna go there, and yeah, let's get it. So just left the Trilogy store, and it's actually a really nice store. They have so much in there. I know my dad's gonna love it. I'm definitely gonna take my dad here whenever next time he's up here. But it was a fantastic store. Didn't really get anything because I like the stuff, but it's like not something that I actively spend a whole lot of like money on. They did have some really cool Robin things. They had like a really like cool classic Robin statue and then a Robin on the bat cycle. I don't have any space in the studio to put anything else up, and I'm about to move into an apartment, and I already got to take stuff from the studio and stuff that isn't even up at the studio is going to go up in the apartment, so I don't have space for it. So it's like one of those things where like if I have space in my apartment and there's just like a great spot for it, then I'll come back and get it. You know, I mean, they had really good deals there, so I was like, you know, that wasn't the issue. It's just like I don't know where I'm gonna put it. It's not gonna be that much decoration in the studio anyway. I mean, in the apartment anyway. So I don't even know where we go in the apartment. But now we're gonna drive over to where Choices at Holland is for our next apartment tour.
Serenity, give me a chance to reset. Let go of any regret. I don't have time for that energy when I'm away, and I find my peace in my own garden where I lay my feet. And I could say, but I never leave. I need serenity, place where it's just me and me. Give me a space I can be free to fool around and be lazy. I need serenity. Serenity.
All right, guys, just finished a tour at Choices at Holland, Windsor. Fantastic community. Really enjoyed going around that complex. Gated, free parking. The apartments are really nice. The primary bedroom is also really good, and it's very spacious. They have a great like administration center, great people in there. The theater room is really cool as a theater guy to be able to do that. It's right close to Planet Fitness, so you guys know I'm a PF guy, so I would love that. It's like 3 gyms right around the area, and it's right across from a Kroger, so grocery shopping is very convenient. So definitely one of my top ones by far. Might be my top place by far. Chase Arbor was pretty good this morning. A lot of great options. Feeling really good about the apartments that I've been touring, and you know, there's several that I've looked at. I feel like there's certainly a couple so far that I've looked at that I can really see myself at and feel really comfortable with. But now we are going to our next one, which is Spence Crossing. We still got a while. We got like an hour or so we're going to go to Target and walk around, kill some time. But yeah, doing really good, rocking and rolling today, and I'm really enjoying driving around the area. I've done what I've mentioned before. What I like to do sometimes is drive around without the GPS. I've done that a little bit. I kind of scoped the area out with the GPS one time, and then as I'm driving around, you know, because I have a lot of time to kill between these things, because for those of you who are touring apartments for the first time, it doesn't take long. It really doesn't, especially if they are very clear and concise with the information that they give you up front. If you're not left with a whole lot of questions to ask, it goes pretty quickly. Really happy so far. Now we're going to go over to Spence Crossing, which is actually pretty close to the amphitheater, I believe, so we'll see. Very important discovery made while on the way to Spence Crossing. Panda. So if you guys saw my stuff from the Outer Banks, you guys saw I got the vinyl for the Life of Showgirl at the indie record store. Now, I don't really love buying records from like a regular store. I would prefer to do it from like an indie store, but pretty good deal with my favorite Taylor Swift album. Listened to it for the first time a couple months ago. It has my favorite song, First August, on it. Not just because it's my birthday month, but this was the record I was actually looking for in the store, and it's a good deal, and it has a bonus track on it. So, but I just want to say, guys, don't ever be afraid to be a fan of something, regardless of what people think. I'm a straight male, single, no girlfriend, walking to Target holding a Taylor Swift record that I'm buying for myself and posting about the fact that I am buying it for myself. So don't be ashamed. If you're a fan of something, be a fan of something. Let me put you guys on to this right here. Juneshine right here is actually really good. It's like a hard kombucha made of a lot of stuff like green tea, a lot of fruits and stuff. It's really good. My family in California had it when I was out there a couple months ago, and they let me try it, and it was really good. I stocked up on a lot of it while I was at the Outer Banks because the store that had a lot, and I love it. I'm not a beer drinker, but it's somewhat clear where you can feel like you're drinking beer with the buddies, but it's something that's better for you and tastes better, a lot better. It's technically beer, but it's not really beer. It's hard kombucha, like green tea, and like I said, all those good things. So it's better for you. It's a better for you product when it comes to drinking and stuff. So if you have any Juneshine near you, I highly suggest it. Home and decor sections, my favorite sections. All right, guys, that wraps up Target, and now it's time to go to our third tour of the day, Spence Crossing. Let's get it. So the interesting thing about doing this tour is it's self-guided. So talk about stuff in the office, and then we come out here. Really nice, so I can actually kind of be a little more free in this one. Yeah, this one's really nice. You got the hardwood floors, which is a big thing when you have dog and cat. Cat not so much, because she knows how to use litter box. Now this complex is a little bit more at the top of my price range, for my budget, but it's been recommended by a good friend of mine, and a lot of people on TikTok recommended this place as well. So, and it's showing her Ace Awards 2015. So you gotta take all that into consideration. Sometimes is a couple more $100s worth the value of the apartment. Really nice closet. Master room, or primary room, however you want to call it. Wow. Ayo, look at this. Look at this. Both closets are actually hella nice. Like two semi-walk-in closets. It's a king bed. Still has plenty of room in here. A little private balcony area. Built more. So this one is definitely more spacious. For sure, more spacious. The living room is so open, which is actually really nice to have a living room this open. I got the balcony, which is really good. Kitchen. Good size pantry. Primary room. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's a water heater. Look, God bless. Look at that closet. And more closets. Oh, pantry. Lord. Green tapestry right there for the green screen. Cause y'all know the grind ain't stopping. The grind's just gonna keep on going. Y'all know that, right? And the second bathroom is crazy. Look at that. I'll see the fit. All right, guys, just finished up touring Spence Crossing. You guys actually got a lot of my ideas on my tours because I was able to film it. The smaller one runs for about $2,100 a month, and the other one can go from like $2,200 to $2,300 a month, the Biltmore. So it's definitely pricey, definitely at the top of my budget, and also depends on what job I get, what my salary is going to be, what am I able to allocate to my rent and all that. So there's a lot of variables, but it's a very nice complex. So it's one where it's like if the salary's good enough to meet it, where it's not like I'm like handcuffed with the money and stuff. You know, that's something that is definitely a nice complex. So definitely one that if I'm able to be here, that would be cool. If not, you know, we'll see what God has in store. But yeah, this is a great complex, and yeah, maybe here, maybe Chase Arbor. A lot of great options I've looked at today. Now we're gonna head back over to Kimsville to go to Carolanne Terrace.
Sometimes I need to slow down, but I don't know how. And I've been moving too fast now. What if I crash out? So I'll take some time to my own. Go where I feel at home. I need serenity, a place where it's just me and me. Give me space I can be.
All right, guys, just toured Carolanne Terrace. Kind of not the best area. The apartments, once you get inside the apartment's actually really nice. Hardwood floors on both units. It goes for about $16.79, I think, right now, and then the unrenovated is $15.75. The buildings themselves, not the greatest. But like I said, the apartment's very spacious. The vinyl flooring's done really well. The master or the primary room, however you want to call it, is done very well. There's the second bedroom is really cool. The kitchen's very spacious, so it has a lot going for it. It's close to one of my potential jobs that I might be having. I don't think I see myself here. I think I can definitely see myself more at choices at Holland, Spence Crossing, or Chase Arbor. I think either of those three I would see myself better at. But this is it's a very nice place, very nice in the administration building that they let me come back. And after the missed thing with the internet doesn't always account for when they have stuff going on inside the apartments. So that's between them and the internet thing. But they let me come back this afternoon and look at it. So I'm grateful for that. And yeah, all right. Now I'm going to drive to Norfolk because I just want to kind of experience what the commute would be to one of the jobs that I'm looking at. So I'm not gonna say where it is. I'm just driving down to Norfolk for this reason. But yeah, and then we're gonna come back and yeah, see what we're gonna do this evening. Find some food. That's the big thing, is finding food, because I'm getting hungry. Aesthetically, the rock road is cool, but driving it is hell. All right, guys, we went to AFK Records, the place that I went to the day I came to the Jonas Brothers concert a few months ago because I love their store. And I just wanted to come get another record. You know, the Taylor Swift one wasn't enough. And so I got Ed Sheeran's new album, Play. You probably thought I was getting the family business because I showed you that clip. Well, you guess what? You were wrong. I was going to get that originally. And then I saw this, and I was like, I really love the music from this record. And so I was like, I want this. And they don't dock any prices there. And it's like, the family business one is $50 for songs that I already have, except for Leave Before You Love Me and Levels. And I was like, I'll get it at some point, but I was like, I don't want to spend $50 for songs that I already pretty much have on vinyl, or $30 on a whole new album that I don't have at all. Easy kind of decision there. Was kind of a big decision though, because I've been wanting that family business one for a while, but I was like, I can wait. Like, it's just 2 songs, really. $50 for 2 songs? Come on now. They had 2 copies of Greetings from Your Hometown in there too, which was really cool. But yeah, now it's time for dinner. And in the spirit of new things, new changes in life, we're gonna go get sushi. I've had sushi like one time in my life and I liked it. I'm very much a rookie. So it was recommended to me by a good friend, and I was like, you know what? In the spirit of new things happening in life, let's go try some sushi. So let's head there now. I don't know how to use chopsticks. I know, but I don't know. Alright guys, leaving Sakura, Japanese restaurant. Absolutely fantastic. Had the volcano rolls, California rolls, fried rice with chicken, and the Superman drink. It was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely 10 out of 10 experience. Great recommendation from a friend of mine. And now it's time to go to the hotel and lock in. Might not be done for today. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But at least go ahead and get checked into the hotel and get in the room, and we'll see what happens. It's only like 7 o'clock. So still a lot of night left. We'll see what happens. But yeah, let's go to the hotel. Let's get it. Grinding us up, guys. We're in the hotel. Yeah, we just filmed the Commanders fan reaction because I didn't have time to do it after the game last night before I had to come to the beach. So I just brought my jersey. And yeah, now we just filmed it. It's 11 o'clock at night. I'm dead tired, but we committed to the grind because we got to have a YouTube video tomorrow. So yeah. So guys, it is the next morning. It is 7 a.m. Much better than 5:30 a.m. yesterday. Now it's time to go to the gym, get a workout in. Let's get it. Nothing boosts your ego more than wondering if a treadmill is going to survive a run. It survived. Distracted my workout, did cardio, a little bit of abs, biceps, triceps, shoulders, and now it's time to go out, shower, head out to the hotel, get some breakfast, and continue with our apartment hunting. Let's get it. All packed up. This room did me well, and time to go and tour some more apartments. I filmed a TikTok a few minutes ago of me standing like here at the door, like admiring this oceanfront view that I have, knowing very well that my apartment's either gonna have like a view of a yard or parking lot. But I'll be a few minutes away from this, you know. It'll be accessible. But it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, enjoy this because it's not what it's going to be like living at Virginia Beach realistically. It feels super weird like coming to the beach and not doing like I usually would and going down to the beach and filming a bunch of stuff, which I mean, I brought the stuff to do it, but I mean, the weather is just absolute garbage, so why would I even do it, you know? No point in it. Made it to our first apartment tour today, Willow Lake Apartments.
And I find my peace in my own garden where I lay my feet. And I could say, but I never leave. I need serenity, place where it's just me and me. Give me a space I can be free to fool around and be lazy. I need serenity. Serenity. Serenity.
So guys, just wrapped up here at Willow Lake. Really nice apartments. Very nice people. And my binder, here's all the stuff, my notes that I took. This binder is filling up, guys. Really nice place. They have a really nice gym. They actually have a weightlifting room and a cardio room, which is nice. Still would get an actual gym membership here, probably Planet Fitness or the YMCA, but it's nice knowing that these places have a decent gym. Thing about the apartments, they're all carpeted, so that's a thing. Also, pets, a combined 35 pounds for both pets. My dog alone is like 40, so don't know, but I still want to come see the apartment because it was recommended, so I was like, well, let me at least go look. They're really cool that they have fireplaces. The kitchens are really nice. They're like their own little room, so it feels a little separate from the rest of the apartment. The master room, primary room is very spacious. You can have a lot of stuff like on your patio or balcony, and they really don't have any limitations on wall hangings or mounting. So if you want to mount TVs, they said you can do that. And I was telling them kind of like the studio stuff, you know, the acoustic paneling, putting up the green screen tapestry, all that tapestry, whatever you want to call it. They're like, yeah, you can put that up. And I was like, cool. There's no monthly pet fee either, which is really nice. You just had your one-time pet, you know, the one-time payment of like $500 for 2 pets, $400 for 1 pet. So it's a really nice place. Because of the pet thing, I don't know if it's going to be the place for me, but it's a really nice place. So I hope if you guys are looking here in Virginia Beach, make sure to go check out Willow Lake, because it is a fantastic place here. And the unit they had for me was a 2-bed, 1 bath for $17.75, so pretty good price. So yeah, now we're going to drive across 64 to Maple Bay Townhomes, our first townhome visit, and I'm super excited about this because I've been kind of hoping for a townhome more than an apartment. So let's go check it out.
I'll never say goodbye. I gotta spread my wings and fly with my small town heart and big city mind, chasing the flash with big bright lights. I know that there's no place that will feel like home, but I gotta find
In about 2.5 miles, take exit 20 onto Virginia Beach Boulevard.
with my small town heart.
I was hoping the rain was going to be lighter today, but it's not. But I made a pit stop on the way to Maple Bay for a strawberry, banana, and oat smoothie, and a bagel, ham and cheese. No, not ham and cheese. Bacon, egg, and cheese on a poppy seed, because I'm a sucker for poppy seed bagel. Here at Baker's Crust. So yeah, we're going to try this real quick, and then we're going to eat it while on the way to Maple Bay. Let's get it. Do the reveal for you guys. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I love a good bagel. I don't get to have bagels very often because of my diet and everything. So I felt like, you know what, I earned one today. So let's try this. Let's try this. Y'all ready? Here we go. Poppy seed. This is like loaded poppy seeds too. Come on now. Come on now. No, this is fire. Baker's Crust here, a little bit off Virginia Beach Boulevard on First Colonial. Really good. Really good. Over there, they're constructing a new community center. It's going to have like an Olympic grade pool, golf simulator, a theater room, like a really nice fitness center. So this is a place really cool. I wasn't able to tour an actual unit because all of them were leased out, but they did a virtual tour and it's kind of broke everything down. It's a very nice complex here. Going for about $19.75 for unrenovated, about $21 for the renovated, and yeah, it's a really nice place. Definitely going to be considering this place. We're done here in Maple Bay. Now it's time to go to what is going to be my favorite store as I go through this moving process. So let's go. Well, Maple Bay was absolutely fantastic. One thing is a townhome. Townhome is actually my preference. When I started searching, townhomes were what I was actually looking for over an apartment. Just it feels like a little more privacy. You get a little bit more space than you would in an apartment. So it's a little pricey. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, even the like the not like most recently renovated ones are super nice. It's like $1,900, and it's just like the kitchen cabinets and stuff. And I mean, I don't really care about that, to be completely honest. And it's are the newer appliances really worth like an extra $200? Like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll just see what how everything kind of plays out. But yeah, I really love Maple Bay. They have a lot of good stuff coming. Like, obviously, the not being able to see it in person obviously hurts a bit. But you know, they gave a really good view of it from the virtual tour, so I feel very confident. And if I wanted to think about living at that place, I think I really well could with the information they gave me. And I just see a road. We have Great Neck Road, which is hilarious because then on the other side of 64, you got Damn Neck Road. I love the road names around here. Anyway, but I want to talk for a second because you guys, if you've been following along, you're probably like, your timeline, Will, makes no sense. Like a couple weeks ago, you were saying, yeah, I'm going to be moving mid next year. And now you're talking like this is going to be happening very soon. And my friends and family have asked me the same thing, and I've noticed it too. The change, and here's why the change happened. Okay, so a few weeks ago there was a job opportunity that I liked, and I didn't want to miss it or pass it up, so I went ahead and applied. I still going through the process of that, and I've applied to a couple other jobs since then. And in the process of applying for jobs, it just kind of became like, from the financial standpoint, it's better to wait. Like, get more ducks in line, have a little bit more, you know, comfortably ready to go and make the move. But I have a knack for living uncomfortably. And I just am like, for me, it just kind of became this thing of once I started to, you know, tour the apartments and then a week later applying for the job, it just was like, if we're going to do it, let's do it. Let's go. If we're going to go, let's go. Let's not just, you know, twiddle thumbs for 6 months and then do it. If we're going to do it, let's do it, and we'll figure it out. We're going to grind, we're going to hustle, and we'll figure it out. So that was just kind of the mentality. And, you know, after finishing the album, it just, like I said before, it truly felt like this chapter of life ended. And I don't know if I want to wait 6 months for the next one to begin. Like, it's already begun, but to really, like, kickstart it and really see what's gonna happen, I really didn't want to wait around. I was like, you know what, if we're gonna do this, then let's pedal to the metal right now. Let's go, we'll figure it out. I got a great support around me that are like, hey, if you're ready to go, then like, hey, let's go. And so figuring everything out, seeing, you know, it's going to depend on the job, because I'm not going to move until I have like a secure job. That's the first domino that's got to fall. But after that, then it's like, all right, well, once that's in place, then you look at the salary, you look at the apartments and pick my top few, and it's like, all right, which one makes the most sense for right now? And that's when we'll move. And so it could be end of December, it could be beginning of January, or it could be 6 months down the road. I don't know. We'll see. That's the kind of exciting part, is that we don't know. But yeah, I'm just excited to see where this journey is going to go. Hobby Lobby. Never stepped foot in a Hobby Lobby until I moved into my apartment back in college several years ago. And since then, it is now like possibly my favorite store to ever go in, because it's just so much. They got the good sales all the time. And if you ever need something to decorate your apartment, it's a perfect place. We use a lot of stuff from here in my film that I directed back in college. Also, the vibes are always immaculate in Hobby Lobby. It smells great, looks clean. One of my favorite stores to ever go in. You guys think I'm coming here to dress up my apartment to get something? Nah, preparing for the TikTok lives. There's one piece missing to complete the Cake by the Ocean puzzle. Cowboy hat. So we got that. So make sure you guys tune into the TikTok lives for Cake by the Ocean. It's gonna be a party. It's gonna be crazy. I swear. Hobby Lobby, I could go broke in here. There's so much good stuff in here. I could get this whole thing from my apartment. I already have that one. This is said with love, but there's one thing I must say about Hobby Lobby. They should not be selling AI art. You go down these aisles, there's like really cute pictures of animals, or like just one of Elvis and Marilyn Monroe. I'm not going to show them because I'm not going to give them any like screen time, but it's clearly the most obvious ChatGPT or Sora or whatever AI system. Hey, make a picture of this, and then they sell it. And I think that's really not good. That's not good. That's taken away from actual artists that can make a photo like that, especially using the likeness of real people. This is the aisle that I would absolutely go broken. I love Christmas time and I love all these decorations. The studio goes crazy at Christmas. Just so you wait till I have an apartment or a townhome. Be wild. Guys, why is my name in here? Cowboy hats have been acquired. Got a black one and got a white one just because, you know, why not have one of both? Because especially because in the studio it's very dark lighting, so the white one might show up better. We'll see. But yeah, now we're leaving Hobby Lobby and now it's time to go to our third tour of the day, Attain at Chick's Beach, kind of northern side of Virginia Beach.
Serenity, give me a chance to reset. Let go of any regret. I don't have time for that energy when I'm away, and I find my peace in my own garden where I lay my feet. And I could say, but I never leave. I need serenity, place where it's just me and me. Give me a space I can be free to fool around and be lazy. I need serenity. Serenity.
Alright guys, just leaving Attain at Chick's Beach. Very nice community here. If you don't know about Chick's Beach, it's kind of a very niche area away from the chaos. It's right beside the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. It's about a mile away from Chick's Beach, which is like a smaller beach. It's very much like a beach town area as opposed to the more urban style of oceanfront. It's about 10-15 minutes away from the oceanfront, and about 10-15 from town center, to give you a little bit of reference, like a little bit north of each one. But it's a very, very nice area. It's I would say, like, it's someone that goes to Outer Banks a lot. Like, it's not Outer Banks, but it's kind of gives that feel of Outer Banks. Like, and of course, you know, you guys see the content I've been making. You're like, of course you're gonna say this, but you know, Summer I Turned Pretty-ish beach town style. That's kind of what this is. So it is kind of cool that you had this area of Virginia Beach that is separate from the rest. But they do a lot of it's a really nice apartment complex. They have a really nice community area with like a room, like fitness center, punching bags, cardio room, a room with like a dartboard in it. Just a nice like lounge areas. It's super nice. I'm just kind of driving through this area of Chick's Beach, but it was really nice. The apartments are really nice. The bedrooms are kind of small, but the apartment overall is very spacious, all hardwood. They have like renovated ones, but also have like some newly built complexes as well. And yeah, it was a fantastic place. Great people in the administration building. I mean, and so one thing that's really cool is the internet's actually included at this place, which you really don't get very often in these apartments. Usually it's always a separate thing, but there it's all together. Very nice place. Don't know, it is pricey. It is, you're paying a nice hefty little price for it, but you never know. We'll see what the future holds. But yeah, now we're on to our last scheduled tour today at 226 Oceana. So a lot of tours, but grateful for it. Let's get it.
The house on the corner, they tore it down. It's where I used to get high with the too young to live, too young to die. Here I don't belong. I'm a self the kingdom. I need serenity, place where it's just me and me. Give me a space I can be free to fool around and
Alright guys, just toured 226 Oceana. A nice apartment complex. It's kind of off Virginia Beach Boulevard a bit. It's on Birch Neck and decently close to the beach, 8 blocks from the beach. And it's kind of the back area. Not the nicest apartments I've ever seen, but I mean, some of them have washer and dryers in them. The ground floors have hardwood, and that's a big thing for me. Not quite as much of a no as like where New Banbury Lake was or Carolanne Terrace. It is a bit cheaper, so you know, the price wise is pretty good, and the rooms are decently spacious. So not bad. Definitely will at least consider it. But that actually wraps up our apartment tours, and these are all the papers from all the apartment tours I've done over the past weeks. And unless something crazy happens, we're done apartment hunting in Virginia Beach. And now it's just waiting to hear back on job applications, seeing which job I get, which location I'm going to be working at. Because there's 2 that have set locations. One that would be I'll be all over Virginia Beach, potentially. Yeah, it's crazy that, you know, just a few weeks ago, I was just like getting this idea back going from a year and a half ago about moving. And now I've gone through all the apartment tours, and now it's time to just kind of give it a few weeks, and we'll make a decision and be moving ideally in about 2 months from now, which is crazy. Look at all this: sheet protectors, dividers, and then I take notes at every single after I leave every complex. I sit in my truck and take notes like immediately, so you know, just like it's nothing major, and if I go back I'll make more notes. But you know, I just write down simple things, just initial thoughts on the area. And yeah, I really am happy with my selection. I feel like I got a lot of great choices. I feel like I got a good reference of good options versus not great options. You know, this was the last one. We did 8 tours in the past couple days, brings our total to 11. It was going to be 12, but 11 is still plenty. On the way to another vintage record store here in Virginia Beach, because I was sitting in the parking lot, you know, about to leave 226 Oceana, and I was just like, I'm not ready to leave. And I got a little emotional like a minute ago. That's why I decided to record this, because I thought it'd be kind of a cool bit. When I got on the road, after I decided I'm gonna go check out this store, I got a little emotional on the road. You know, this journey of moving and hunting apartments, you know, I've questioned myself every step of the way. Is this the right decision? Am I making it, you know, right decision for the right reason? Like, really trying to break everything down, make sure, like, if I'm going to take this big step, I'm doing it the right way, and hopefully following the plan that God is trying to lay out for me, right? And you know, there's a lot of uncertainty every single moment. That maybe I'm making a bad decision. Maybe I'm being a fool. But I think truly, and it's only been a couple days, and I know once I move here, the butterfly stage with the honeymoon phase with the city is going to eventually fade away. But I do feel at home here. I feel like this is naturally the next step. I really don't want to leave Virginia Beach. Like, I really don't want to like drive back. But not to say I don't want to see my family first. Obviously I do. But just this area, just really, you know, doing so many apartment tours over the last day, really engulfing myself in the area and all these roads, learning all the roads, learning all the exits. It just truly feels like this is the right decision. And the reason I got emotional was because, well, not like super emotional, but it's got like a little choked up, just because all the worrying I had done, all the kind of, not anxiety, but just like worrying, you know, that was this the right decision? Am I doing it right? Am I, you know, making a massive mistake? And it just feels like, no, this is right. I'm doing the right thing. And yeah, it's just nice to have that solace in my heart. That's like, okay, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And so, yeah, it's awesome. So I decided to come to another indie record store, which also happens to just be by the Virginia Beach Antique Mall. So it looks like we got a few stores that we're going to look through today. Production studio.
It is. I'm telling you. Once you beat the bottom, you need to stop. All right, just let me know. I see you, Ken.
One down, 15.
I'm not safe inside this antique store. This thing could literally bankrupt me twice, 3, 4 times over. All right, so after about an hour of walking around the store, I finally left the antique mall, and oh my lord, as someone who grew up loving comic books, like seeing action figures from when I was a kid, I mean, I was in heaven. And then the record store, I was in heaven. I mean, it's literally like you think you're done, and there's more. There's more rooms. There's more rooms. So much. My dad's really gonna love this one. But yeah, guys, after that, I think it is time to actually go home now. But an amazing antique mall. Definitely gonna be coming back here. Definitely gonna be coming back here many times. A great collection just to look through. I mean, it's just fun to look and then maybe get something, you know, at some point. I just also don't have space to put anything, like I said earlier in the vlog. But yeah, it's time to go home. Virginia Beach, I'm gonna miss you. So as we're wrapping up this apartment touring vlog here, I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little overlook into my thoughts on the apartments. So my least favorite 3 of all 11, so if you combine the last vlog and this vlog, my least 3 were New Benbury Lake. That reason that's at the bottom is mainly because of location, as well as other things. Then Carolanne Terrace, and then 226 Oceana. Those are the bottom 3. Top 3, and this is not like saying these are my top 3 that I'm going to choose from. These are just top 3 overall. Spence Crossing, Choices at Holland, and Attain at Chic Beach. They're the top 3. And then my favorite top 3, I would say Choices at Holland, Windsor, Maple Bay, and probably Chase Arbor. I would say those are my top 3. Like top 3, like considering like moving. Spence Crossing is really nice. It's just pricey, but if it's right, you know, Spence Crossing is really nice. But I really loved all the I loved most of the apartments. yeah, the ones that are easy knows with Carolanne and Terrace. I checked that one out because it was close to one of the jobs that I applied for, and I heard it's a good area. I didn't love the whole Kempsville area, I'm going to be completely honest. It kind of reminded me of my own town, and I was like, I don't want to live in a town that reminds me, I don't want to live in a section that reminds me of where I just left. I want something that feels new, feels fresh, so that's why. But I like, the ones that I liked are in that kind of around the town center area, kind of in the middle of the Princess Anne. That's kind of the area I'm leaning towards moving to. But you know, I'm open to everything. We'll just evaluate over the next couple weeks, and it'll depend on, you know, what job I get. So yeah, but thank you guys so much for joining me on this vlog. It's been a long vlog, so if you made it this far, thank you so much. I'm super excited for what the next couple months have in store with moving. But thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe and make sure to like the video if you enjoyed. Make sure to the bell button down below so that every single time I put a brand new video to the channel. Make sure you go check out my new album, Live Again, where I listen to music. Go check out the Patreon, a bunch of behind the scenes content. Go check out the TikTok where I post 4 times a day. We go live all the time. Thank you so much, guys. I love you all. And here's to the future, new resident of Virginia Beach. Let's get it, let's go. My name is Will Morrison, I'm out. Peace.